Hello everybody, bonjour and welcome back to Paris. I'm back at home and some of you have been kind enough to ask me about my skincare regime, and that's what this video is all about. One product that's recommended to me by a place in Paris where I get my facials, and it's a great place where you can stock up on all of those international basics. After that, I add a few drops of the C-ferulic acid from SkinCeuticals. Now this is absolutely, just for me, it's a miracle product. If I'm not using this, I'm also a big fan of the Nuxe beeswax lip balm that I'll sometimes use at night time and in the day, but right now I'm just finishing up this tube, so try not to buy too many things at once. I'm sure you know the feeling. I'm Aleksandra Olenska, and I've worked as a creative director and stylist for luxury brands including Chanel, Celine and Vanessa Bruno, as well as magazines including Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. And I've been featured in international press including Forbes, Elle, The Sunday Times and The Independent. I now help directors and leaders in midlife and beyond to rebalance that work, busy lifestyle you've become accustomed to, because you know life's too short to stay in that career-driven comfort zone. I help you to redesign and restyle your life, especially at midlife with life-changing transitions such as the breakup of relationship, divorce, menopause, or turning 40 and beyond. From your home and your wardrobe to your mind and social life, I help you with your stylish next chapter to step into your best life, because I know you're ready to rock life again. Okay, so then it comes to my nighttime regime. Oh, and something else that I forgot to add is that I bought this toweling, Velcro. Oh, the very sound of it takes me back to childhood. I hate Velcro. I've ruined so many silk slip dresses and trousers from with Velcro, you know, and it's just, so this is like a headband. In spite of my hatred of Velcro, it is super practical. And I just pop it around my head like this when I'm doing my nighttime regime, and it just stops the water from going into my hair. It's such a simple thing, but you know I don't have the most loving relationship with my little baby hairs. And I was finding it was one of those micro anxieties, and you know that I'm all about getting rid of those micro anxieties in life, those sort of really low level things that we can control that are just like annoying day to day, right? Like a pepper grinder that doesn't quite grind, but then you just don't throw it away, for example. You know the feeling, these things that we have at home, or tights that, you know, don't quite go up and then you spend all day doing the little wiggle, the tights wiggle. So what can we get rid of in terms of micro anxieties? And one of those things for me was this headband, which I just got on Amazon, and it's a game changer for me. Sometimes it's the simple things, right? So I pop my little toweling headband on, and then I actually do a double cleanse. So first of all, I start with a Dermatologica, and this is like a pre-cleanse. The texture is fairly liquidy, but quite oily. And then you can gently, you know, rub your face with it again, giving yourself a little bit of a massage. Even if I'm wearing eye makeup, even the Suku waterproof mascara that I really love, this does get rid of it. If there's any traces of anything left at the end, I will use like the Lancome Bifacial, you know, the oily and liquidy turquoise Lancome eye makeup remover, which is quite a gentle one, but I do find that this does the trick mostly. So use that all over, give yourself a nice little massage. It's got a lovely oily texture, perfect for a bit of massage. And then I rinse that off, but you'll find that you've still got like an oily residue on your face. After that, this is a brand that I absolutely adore. Where am I pointing this? This is the Environ Skin Essensi A. I love this brand. This was recommended to me by a dermatologist, and it's super lightweight. I also use some of their body products, and then I just use that to get rid of this. Now, when I first heard this, I was like, that's ridiculous, using a product to get rid of a product, but actually it really works. After that, I'll give myself a little spritz of this product again. So this is from the Bain de Grenelle. It's a great little place on Rue Grenelle in the 7th arrondissement in Paris. And they do facials. Now, I don't love facials, I'll have to be honest with you. Putting the product on, putting the product off, I'd rather have a massage. But they do great facials. They use the little spiky roller devices that are supposed to stimulate collagen and help the products go in better. And I have to say, their facial is really quite good, and you do come out feeling quite glowing and prepared. And also they've got a lovely boutique at the front where they're happy to advise you on products. So they sell things like the SkinCeuticals, which isn't available everywhere, and some of their own brand products as well. And this is the one that I really love that they do, this spritz. So I just spritz that on. After that, I use this. This is the Revitalash that I just put on my eyelashes at night time. You know, it's one of those wonder products, and it does help your eyelashes to grow. At least it's worked wonders on me. And after that, I'll use the Lixery Skin again, or sometimes I'll use this SkinCeuticals Retinol. And this is the Retinol 0.3. They've got different heavinesses of retinol, different weights of retinol inside, depending on how resistant your skin is. I don't use this every night. I have got really quite sensitive skin, but retinol is a great product, especially as you get older. So this really does help to rejuvenate my skin. If I don't use this, occasionally I did succumb, I have to confess, to this product from Biologique Recherche, which is the P50W, and you just put that on a cotton pad. Cotton they're called here, the little cotton pads. You just put a few dashes on a cotton pad and you sort of press it into your skin. I'll only use this about once a week. If I'm going through a phase where I'm not using this. It's a bit too strong for me. It leaves my skin feeling quite tingly, and I never think that's a great thing, to leave your skin feeling tingly. And also, frankly, it smells really bad. I know some people swear by it, but I'm not sure it's for me, so I use it very sparingly. I prefer the SkinCeuticals, but even that I don't use every night. But I do think that retinol can help, you know, and be fab. And maybe I will work my way up to using this a little bit more often. I also will use either the Nuxe Beeswax lip balm that just feels so soothing on my lips at night time. Sometimes if I've got a little bit of dry skin here, sometimes here tends to go a bit red for me, I put the Nuxe beeswax there as well, and I even rub it into my cuticles sometimes at night time. Otherwise, as I said, right now I'm just going through a phase of using this because I'm finishing the tube, so I'll use that at night time. And I did also buy the Tasha lip mask, which has got this lovely jelly texture and comes with a little tool, a little spoon, to make you feel more special as you're putting it on, and you know, for hygiene purposes. And you can just take a little dig in your little jelly well, and then I pop it here and then apply it onto my lips to keep that a little bit cleaner, give that a wipe with a tissue. It's a lip mask, so I was hoping that you'd put it on at night, and it has got a much thicker formula than something like the Nuxe beeswax, or even the Biossance that I love, and I'm keeping this in my handbag at the moment. It's not coloured, by the way. You know, I love the colour balms like the Dior Lip Glow, but this one is not coloured, it's completely neutral. And this too is very neutral. So it's like a lip mask, it's much thicker than the other products. So I do put it on sort of a little bit around my lips as well. I have got those little lines, even though I've never smoked. You know, they're coming, the creases. And I was hoping, oh, it's called the Kiss You lip mask. Quite a cute name, isn't it? So I was hoping to wake up in the morning indeed with soft, kissable, delicious lips, and that didn't happen. It did stay on in the night time in spite of my sort of tossing and turning in the night, but I don't think it's a wonder product. I like it, I don't love it. So I'm not sure that I would rebuy it, but it is a lovely product to have if you're wanting something additional. Et voila, then I just go to bed and do try and get some good beauty sleep. I don't sleep particularly beautifully all of the time, I have to confess. I've tried the lavender, I've tried the tips. I try not to worry if I wake up at night, but you know, sometimes I sleep well and sometimes I don't. I'm sure you all know the feeling. I am trying to get 7 to 8 hours sleep a night these days. In my younger days, I was always working, work, and didn't see the importance of sleep, and now I do try and prioritize it. And I do also, I'm an early bird, as some of you know, so I do try and get to bed not too late to accommodate the idea of those hours of sleep, if not the reality. So voila, that's my skincare regime. If you've got any tips or would like to ask some questions, just pop them in the comments below. I love to hear from all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Au revoir, à la prochaine.